Welcome to Life Matters Simplified, your daily dose of wisdom. In today's episode, we're diving into a game-changing topic, the science of focus. How to stay in the zone? Have you ever been so immersed in an activity that time seemed to disappear? That's called being in the zone, also known as flow state, where productivity skyrockets, creativity flourishes, and distractions fade away. But let's be real, most of us struggle with focus. With endless notifications, social media, and a million thoughts competing for our attention, how do we train our minds to lock in and stay in the zone? Stay with me, and by the end of this episode, you'll walk away with actionable strategies to master your focus like never before. Segment 1. What is focus, and why does it matter? Let me ask you, how often do you start a task only to find yourself checking your phone 5 minutes later? We've all been there. But why does this happen? Focus is our ability to concentrate on a single task while filtering out distractions. Neuroscientists have found that deep focus activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making and goal setting. Here's the catch. Our brains aren't wired for constant focus. They crave novelty. That's why scrolling through social media feels easier than reading a book. But here's the good news. Focus is a skill that can be trained. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how. Segment 2. The science of focus. Understanding the flow state. Have you ever been so immersed in an activity that you lost track of time? That's called the flow state, a concept first introduced by psychologist Mihai Csikszentmihalyi. He found that peak performance happens when our challenge level meets our skill level. Not too easy, not too hard, but just right. The 4 stages of flow state. 1. Struggle, the initial frustration when starting something challenging. 2. Release, letting go of distractions and easing into the task. 3. Flow, the magic moment where you're fully immersed. 4. Recovery, the brain needs rest to repeat the cycle. But here's the problem, most people never get past the struggle stage because distractions pull them away too soon. So, how do we train our minds to push past this? Let's get into the strategies. Segment 3. 5 proven strategies to stay in the zone. Strategy 1. The 90-minute focus rule. Did you know that the brain works in cycles of 90 minutes? This is called the ultradian rhythm, your natural focus cycle. Instead of trying to focus for hours, work in 90-minute deep focus sessions followed by a 10 to 15-minute break. Try this. Set a timer for 90 minutes, eliminate distractions, and work intensely. After the session, take a break, stretch, walk, or meditate. This method keeps your brain fresh and prevents burnout. Strategy 2. Eliminate distractions before they happen. Let me ask you, what's the number one thing that distracts you? For most of us, it's our phones, emails, or noisy environments. Try this. 1. Turn on Do Not Disturb mode. Block notifications. 2. Use the 5-minute rule. If a distraction pops up, write it down and get back to work. 3. Create a distraction-free work zone. A cluttered space equals a cluttered mind. Fun fact, studies show that even having your phone nearby reduces cognitive capacity. So, put it in another room when you need to focus. Strategy 3. Train your brain with the Pomodoro Technique. Have you heard of the Pomodoro Technique? It's one of the best focus hacks out there. Here's how it works. 1. Set a timer for 25 minutes. Work on one task without distractions. 2. Take a 5-minute break. Walk, stretch, or breathe. 3. Repeat this cycle 4 times, then take a longer 15 to 30-minute break. This method works because it prevents mental fatigue while keeping you engaged. Try this. Use an app like Forest or Pomodoro to time your sessions and track progress. Strategy 4. Optimize your brain with dopamine management. Dopamine is your brain's reward chemical. But did you know that scrolling social media hijacks your dopamine levels? Every time you check your phone, your brain releases dopamine, making distractions addictive. How to fix it? 1. Delay gratification. Before checking your phone, complete a small task first. 2. Use focus triggers. Train your brain with cues like a specific playlist or a pre-focus ritual. 3. Reward yourself. After deep work, treat yourself to something you enjoy. Try this. Set up a focus playlist. Instrumental music or white noise can help signal your brain that it's time to concentrate. Strategy 5. The power of mindfulness and single tasking. Multitasking is a myth. It actually makes you less productive because your brain has to constantly switch gears. Try this. Instead of juggling multiple tasks, use single tasking. Give full attention to one thing at a time. Use mindfulness techniques. Take deep breaths before starting a task. Imagine pouring water into 5 different cups at once. None will be full, but if you pour it into 1 cup, it fills up completely. That's how focus works. Segment 4. Overcoming common focus challenges. Even with these strategies, some challenges will still pop up. So, let's tackle them head-on. Challenge 1. I can't stay focused for long. Solution. Start small. Train your brain with short bursts of deep work and gradually increase the time. Challenge 2. I feel mentally exhausted. Solution. Your brain needs rest. Schedule breaks, good sleep, and exercise into your routine. Challenge 3. My environment is too distracting. Solution. Control what you can. Use noise-canceling headphones, work in a quiet space, or use background music. Final thoughts and takeaways. Focus isn't about forcing yourself to concentrate. It's about setting up the right conditions for your brain to work at its best. Here's a quick recap of today's wisdom. Use the 90-minute focus rule. Work with your brain's natural cycles. Eliminate distractions. Set up a focus-friendly environment. Use the Pomodoro Technique. Work in structured intervals. Manage dopamine wisely. Reduce digital temptations. Practice single tasking and mindfulness. Give full attention to one thing at a time. Ask yourself right now, what's one change you can make today to improve your focus? Start small and build from there. Before you go, if you found this episode valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Join us next time for another dose of wisdom, right here on Life Matters Simplified. Until then, stay focused, stay intentional, and keep simplifying life.